He told me about some wild shit that was on the Versus just now that I didn't watch. Like, who did Omarion go in the Versus with?
Mario, which was his biggest fucking mistake. Mario.
I like Mario more than Omarion.
Mario smoked this nigga, and when I say smoke, the worst Versus ever because it was one-sided as fuck. Ray J had Sammy.
Wait, you mean Omarion?
Yeah, Omarion had Ray J. My bad.
Sammy.
Ray J. Ray J, you my man 50 grand. Centerview, I fuck with you. But you can't sing live, my nigga. You know that. And you keep trying and you fucking up nigga's show. That shit was crazy. Ray J fucked the show up. And he know he fucked the show up. He know he fucked the show up. They'll post and he fucked the show up. So he had Ray J. I think he had Baby Blue from Pretty Ricky. And Sammy. And Bobby Valentino.
Okay.
And then Mario had... Who the fuck did Mario have? Mario was so cold, bro. I don't think Mario had nobody. I'm gonna be honest. In my recollection, I'm gonna tell my kids Mario did the whole shit by himself against everybody.
See, when it comes to the Versus, like, I wasn't really a big fan of those guys, so I didn't even tune into the Versus.
Word.
I like Mario more than I like Omarion,
but you
it's
weren't
like,
tapped into the Versus sequences.
Yeah, so
because they were during COVID. COVID was like it was a
it was
weird
during
time.
COVID.
It was after COVID, but it was the Versus. I believe it started during COVID.
Yeah, definitely.
Type shit, but it wasn't a prominent thing that happened because of COVID, if I can say that.
Right.
Born a competitor, form is incredible. These rappers I won't settle for, they ain't even edible. Caution, caution, but the tape ain't yellow though. This.
Welcome back to another 2-shot review.
Dude, 2 shots.
With Lucky and your boy, N.A. So,
we got one for y'all today.
We gonna make it brief. This movie, everybody watched. Let's just be honest. We all watched it because of who was in it. The Pickup, Eddie Murphy.
I don't think everybody watched it, but
they should have watched this. Eddie Murphy. I mean, Eddie got a new flick.
a lot more people got Netflix than they got Amazon Prime Video.
It's on Prime, so if you got Prime,
yeah, I said a lot more people got
then they
Netflix than Prime. So anybody who doesn't have Prime and who's not pirating,
yeah, that makes sense.
You know.
Well, if you haven't watched it, your fault.
Well, if you haven't watched it, we're going to let you know if you should go out of your way to watch it. Go to a friend's house and watch it. Or when someone offer you, you just
put it
be
on
like,
tonight.
You know what, I'll pass. No, but some people don't have it. So if you don't have it.
But whoever you fucking with got it.
Exactly.
So put it on tonight.
But we're going to let you know if you should watch it or shouldn't watch it. Again, this is going to be a spoiler review. But I don't think this spoiler is going to take away whether you should watch it or not.
Yeah.
It's a simple plot.
Real shit. It's simple.
So,
but before we get to it, you know what time it is. So take your shoes off at the door if you know. Shot time. Let's go. My bad, we didn't give you 5 seconds, but
y'all should know by now.
You should have got yours. You tuned in. We gave you plenty of time. What are we drinking on today, Brad? We never tell people what we drinking on. We kind of just pour up and let them assume. But what have we been drinking on, and what are we drinking on currently?
We've drank tequila.
What tequila?
Vodka. We don't want to give out no names now. If they're,
no, but I mean just not the brand, but what I mean, we could be drinking
clear
the
tequila.
one with the deer, the one with the bull.
Yeah, but that's just letting people. We drinking tequila now,
but. Start promoting your liquor.
As far as you know, we've been drinking dark tequila, light tequila, and
cognac.
Cognac.
But you can drink whatever you want to, because we drink everything.
Exactly. So after y'all got those shots in you, let's talk about this movie. We got The Pickup, starring Eddie Murphy, Pete Davidson, and Keke Palmer.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never been a fan of Pete Davidson. I'm not gonna lie. It's something about that white boy I just don't like. He doesn't. He rubs me the wrong way. If that doesn't sound funny. Like, it's something about his energy, something about the way he moves.
You don't like the cut of his jib.
Shout out to Fresh Prince if you ever seen that episode. But yes, so for lack of better words, and I don't care about Bro's Gym. I'm not a sailor.
You know what? I never knew what that means. I don't like the cut of your jib.
It sounds crazy, right?
It's crazy.
That's a crazy sailor term, but it pretty much means his dick cut weird. I don't like it. I think it's a swinger term, to be honest with you.
Nah, I just think like it's just.
Yeah, I think it's a swinger because all of these terms that we use nowadays, they're old as fuck. Let's just be honest. They're old. They come from our grandparents. They come from our parents. They come from people we've heard them from in passing. That guy at the barbershop, that old smoker that's always at the liquor store. All these terms come from somebody. I think they come from somewhere. All of them have been generated from somewhere. Like, you ever heard the phrase, you busier than a one-hand barber with the crabs?
No.
It sounds crazy, right? You busier than a one-armed barber with the crabs. Think of a one-armed barber. So he's doing his shit. One arm. And you got the itchies. You having a bad day. But you busy though. You busy. But are you busy? That's a weird ass phrase. Like,
hey,
nowadays,
so after you hit
if
that,
you see your barber and you just sitting scratching away, and you still going.
I mean, if I see my barber scratching, my barber's not gonna be scratching.
If your barber's scratching this pubic
we're not
area,
getting a cut, and that's not
are
my
you
barber
getting
no
a
more.
cut?
That's not my barber no more. And I'm
you
not
had
getting
him
a
for
cut.
15 years.
That's not my barber no more, and I'm not getting a cut.
Bro's having a bad week.
I mean,
and you just, I got you though. Don't try. He can't even say that. He just, I got you. My bad to people.
So that's a good segue.
My bad to people went on. That was rude.
That's a good segue. So that we gonna start doing music reviews. There's a song that Ghostface got called "The Barbershop," and he got a line in the song where he says, "Barbershop niggas always wind up fucking around. 1 minute you hot, next minute you not. Like the New York Knicks with their jump shots." So I take from Ghostface. I don't have
the
no.
New York Knicks been hot with their jump shot.
No, 1 minute you hot, the next minute you
I was
not.
trying to put the bar together.
He said 1 minute you're hot, the next minute you're not, like the New York Knicks with the jump shot.
So when was the New York Knicks ever hot? I understand the bar, but I'm just asking his
The New York Knicks just went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And?
I mean, you gotta...
Is that an accomplishment for the Knicks?
Yeah, for the Knicks,
well,
yes.
Congratulations to the Knicks. Y'all made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
All right. Anyway, let's get back on.
We talk sports. No, we talk sports.
We talk sports.
Yeah, okay,
too.
We will talk later. All right, so back to the topic.
Back to the topic. So what we on is the movie today, Pickup with Eddie Murphy and Pete Davidson, which we
and also
both don't
featuring Keke Palmer, which I didn't know you didn't like Pete Davidson.
I don't like Pete Davidson.
I thought you were a Pete Davidson fan.
Why? What has he done that made me a fan? I don't watch what is it, Saturday Night Live? I don't think anything on Saturday Night Live is funny.
I don't either. I don't know what it. Maybe I thought it was just the black in me. I didn't think Saturday Night Live has ever.
That's
been
part
funny.
of it. That's part of it.
It's something about Saturday Night Live that just again rubs me the wrong. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something about me. It's something about Saturday Night Live, their comedic aspect. We're not even finna go into that because Eddie Murphy is a part of the Saturday Night Live alumni, which kudos to him for making it.
But that's another era.
But here's the thing. It was an era that was so hard to make it on that it was like anybody in Hollywood or comedic wise is going to make it on that show. So it was a high priority privilege and honor for him to be on the show. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I respect that he made it onto the show, and Eddie Murphy's funny as fuck. Off top. I enjoy his comedy. And I enjoy his movies. I haven't seen one movie with Eddie Murphy in it where I haven't went. Actually, no, I ain't gonna lie. Coming to America 2.
Oh, I was about to say,
Coming to America 2.
Okay, let's finish this out. We circle back to this conversation.
What were we doing?
Let me give you the breakdown of the movie.
What were we doing?
So the way the movie rolled out is that it's very basic. It's Eddie Murphy that works as
No. That's not even how we roll out. Let's start with the nigga.
No, we don't have to start like that.
Yes,
I'm just giving them.
We do because it's important. Pete Davidson is hanging out doing his shit. He's a guard in He's a guard for the.
He does pickups. He does armored car pickups.
He does pickups for the armored cars, right? The people you see going to the bank with the uniform on, you already know, like, damn, they probably got all the money. So, Pete Davidson is one of them. Now, let me tell you how realistic this situation is. Pete Davidson just gets the money that he came to withdraw. He turns around before he turns around, my apologies.
Yeah, so basically he's picking up one of the deposits from a location. Keke Palmer asks to use a pen. She writes a note on a piece of paper, and as he's turning around to leave, she gives him the note. He thinks it's a stick-up, and he goes crazy and pulls the gun out like he's going to shoot her. She tells him to read the note, which is "Call me."
But you don't even know that it says "Call me." The note just... It's a note, and before he can...
He's basically...
He didn't even look at the note. He just assumed there's a black lady in my job, and she's robbing me.
Yeah, so basically the movie opens up with a Pete
I don't know.
Davis.
We're not even going to skip off of that part.
Yeah. The movie opens up with a Pete Davis, like a drugged out, spaz out scene.
After that situation happens, he tells her, "Hey, we good?" They get chit chatting. She tells him, "Hey, it's just my number." Mind you, while this whole situation going on, because this is one of the frustrating points. It's happening. He has his gun drawn. Get down. Boom. He's giving her instructions. Everybody else in the bank has followed these instructions. She says, "Oh, I can't get down on the floor. My jeans are too tight."
Well, that's...
And then she says, at the end of everything, "Well, getting a gun put on me isn't my worst fear." Anywho.
Then we pick up with Eddie Murphy. So Eddie Murphy works at this job too. He's a depositor, and his job, these guys' job is to pick up cash from these various locations and then go deposit them. So of course, Eddie Murphy
works with Pete Davidson.
Well, today he does because Pete Davidson
Why not?
needs a
It's
partner.
the movie.
Yeah. So now we got Pete Davidson and Eddie Murphy
the
together.
Veteran cop who one day away from retirement.
Not a cop, but
but it's the same shit.
Like
it's the same
a guarder. He picks up a guard.
That's what he is. But let's be honest. He's the same shit. I'm too old for this shit. That type of cop, the veteran cop.
The Danny Glover.
Yeah, he's one day away from retirement. Tomorrow he's off of the case type shit. And then there's Pete Davidson, the young upstart, rookie fuck up.
Which is basically an allegory to the veteran Saturday Night Live guy and the hot upstart, you would say. Well, Pete Davidson is not hot. He's actually a fuck up. He comes in late with his uniform on, and he immediately starts goofing off and bragging about how he...
What do you mean he's not hot?
Like, he's not
You don't think Pete Davis is hot? You're not attracted?
No, I'm talking about in terms of being like hot in the streets.
Right, I know what you mean, bro. But just the way
his comedy name is not hot. Like somehow he's there. But to make a long story short, because this movie is really... There's really nothing to it. It's just... Pete Davidson.
No, let's keep going through it. So, as you were saying, we pick up with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy, he's there, and they got an asshole boss who's cussing. He doesn't like Pete Davidson. Eddie Murphy is like, "Don't fuck up. I got a big anniversary with my wife tonight."
25 years.
Sets up the whole thing to where...
Eva Longoria.
So basically, the long story short is that... Keke Palmer and some goons go to rob Eddie Murphy and Pete Davidson. They somehow get away. The two goons get knocked off course, and Keke Palmer is able to get in the car and use Eddie Murphy and Pete Davidson for the last $60 million heist in the casino in Atlantic City. It all goes according to how you can expect. You don't need to watch the movie. You can guess how it will go.
Pretty much.
But basically, at the end...
You know how it ends.
Yeah, you know how it ends.
But you don't know how it ends.
At the end,
I'll tell it.
Yes, go ahead.
So at the end, they kill the bad guys, of course. Eddie Murphy's wife gets kidnapped, of course. She gets brought to their location, of course. Keke Palmer gets away, of course. He joins the... See, the whole thing is... Pete Davis is really good at math. He couldn't join the police academy because he's not a good officer.
He's not good at anything, but he can calculate real fast.
He's really good at calculations.
He's like the modern day Rain Man.
So, Pete Davidson does all this, right? Mind you, there's a few action scenes to get to point A to point B, but it's nothing that's really special about the movie. Is it a good movie?
Well, let me say
In the
this.
background. You didn't let me finish. You did it again.
Oh.
I was hitting my blood. It is a good movie? Yes, in the background. Is it a movie that you should go watch? Will I give it a shot? No, I can't. I can't.
Let me say this.
Honestly, I honestly can't.
One of the things that happened that really annoyed me is at the end. So when Eddie Murphy's wife Eva Longoria gets kidnapped, she's in the back seat of the car with the bad guy. He gets out.
Seat. He puts the bitch in the front seat.
He gets out. They put Pete Davidson on the hood of the car. So they're coming. The Pete Davidson's on the hood of the car. They're coming towards him. He's standing right here shooting at the front of the car. Somehow, with not just a regular pistol, but this is like a machine gun. Somehow he's not able to hit Pete Davidson. I don't know how he's not able to kill him.
Imagine.
Then the wife, and then they stop the car while he's just shooting at it. They're all able to get out and run around the car without being hit. And then the wife gets out of the car and knocks the guy unconscious, and that's the end of the movie. That's how the movie.
Of course,
that's how the conflict ends.
It's a 2-hit blow. You gotta hit him once, bow, and then you gotta hit him again, bow, and then you gotta have a catchy punchline.
A corny punchline.
You can never knock somebody out without a good punchline. Oh, you thought it wouldn't happen? Bang. This is for my such and such. Bang. Ha. You saw me again. Bang. You didn't see that coming? Bang. It's bullshit. Eddie Murphy was funniest in the movie.
Was there any funny scenes in the movie?
Off the top of my head, no. But Eddie Murphy just being Eddie Murphy, it's a chuckle to me.
Right. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give everybody
a chuckle.
I'm gonna give everybody a little assignment. If you do have, there was one line in the movie that made me laugh. But if you happen to go through the movie, I think we're all gonna agree. So if y'all come into the comments and tell me what line made you laugh, I'm pretty sure it all might be the same line.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
What is it?
If I tell them, then they're gonna go look for it.
Tell them. We got time. We don't got that many fans.
All right. The only line that made me laugh in the whole movie is when they were talking about something and Eddie Murphy said, "Well, shit, how old you think I am?" And then Pete Davis was like, "Well, you're black, so you look about 40. That could be anything around 90."
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
It's funny as fuck because last episode we were talking about age and how old NA was. And how nobody knows how old I am. So it made me laugh, and particularly hard. I chuckled a lot.
But outside of that, I didn't chuckle. I found myself, when it got to the point to where Keke Palmer did some Mission Impossible type stuff and was able to kidnap Eddie Murphy and Pete Davidson. At that point, I was already mentally checked out. And I was really waiting for the movie to progress to the end.
Yo, who was this bitch supposed to be?
You know what? Let me tell you who did the best acting job in the movie.
Hold on, before you get there.
Okay.
Who is this bitch supposed to be? I'm fucking with Keke Palmer heavy the long way. But let's be honest. Who was she supposed to be? She had all the skills. All the wit. None of the action. All I can shoot. Bow. She got tossed on the floor. Bro, the way he tossed her, yeah. I mean, he used this bitch out the fucking situation. She should have been like Jazzy Jeff, full straight face. She got up, nothing's happening. Well, it's a lot of bullshit in that movie, big dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now that I think about it, yeah, it's really a lot.
Well, see, and this is what I do.
Like
I can't judge Eddie Murphy, Keke Palmer, and even though I don't like Pete Davidson,
judge Amazon Prime.
I will not judge.
That's who I'm judging. Amazon Prime.
Well, they put it up.
What the fuck y'all doing?
I wouldn't judge Amazon Prime.
That's a second.
I judge the writers Kevin Burrows and Matt Midler. Now,
who also wrote
that they did 5 projects together. One is a TV. The first one is a movie called Gentlemen Lobsters. No, it's a TV series, Gentlemen Lobsters. The second one is a movie called The Package. They did another TV series where they wrote 2 episodes on Don't, and then they did The Pickup. So combined, they only got 5 projects where majority of it is 20 episodes on a TV series called Gentlemen and Lobsters.
So they're the Wachowskis?
No, I'm just saying.
Better than the Wachowskis, or worse?
If you like their style of writing, off of what I said, and you saw those and you enjoy those, maybe this movie will be in your wheelhouse of stuff that you like. When I looked up who the writers were, because I was wondering why this writing was so poor.
He told me.
I saw this and I looked up what they did. I don't know any of this. I never even heard of any of these shows or movies. So these 2 writers are out of the wheelhouse of my expertise.
Well, hold up. You did say the director did some cool shit.
Now the director, Tim Story,
which trips me out because I know the name Tim Story as a Marvel nerd, but I don't think about Tim Story. Like, here's the thing. As viewers, who the fuck cares about the directors? Like, honestly speaking, we don't care about the directors. They have little to no impact on our lives, let alone the screenwriters. But we try to give the screenwriters credit and the directors credit if the movie's good.
Well, they make or break the movie. It looks like he started in 1997.
But this is why we don't give these weirdos credit. Like, it takes a weird person to tell a group of people how to act or be. So
let me give you another little tidbit about Tim Story that y'all may not know. He did the Silver Surfer movie, but check this out. Guess what he also did? Because we can come back to what you said. I quite didn't hear what you said. He did the John B. and Tupac "Are You Still Down" music video.
Word.
He also did the Tyrese "Sweet Lady."
That was an interesting video for the time.
He did a Pete Rock music
video.
Of close-ups. He did the Too Short and Keith Murray. He did a J.O. Felony. He got the Tyrese Lately, the J.O. Felony Nitty Gritty.
Never heard of it.
He did the NSYNC Thinking of You, Jagged Edge. He Can't Love You. Casey and JoJo, Tell Me It's Real.
The Jagged Edge is crazy.
Right. Genuine. That was fake. Avant and Kiki Wyatt.
Avant, nigga, it's a you can tell this nigga don't listen to R&B.
No, I listen to it. I just like
he don't know who it is. He just listens
No. I fuck up niggas' names on purpose. Like, I say niggas' names wrong on purpose, like Avant. Like, I say it, that's how I like to say his name. Like, I don't like to call him Genuine. I like to call him Genu Slime. You know? That's just my thing.
Hey,
you know?
That's his thing.
Hey, it ain't no disrespect. It's just...
It seems like it.
I mean...
Because you know the nigga name, you can pronounce it, but you choose to say something else, so...
Then y'all can come see me. He also did
You're
Gerald
trying to
Levert.
see Genuine, nigga. Why you looking at me like that?
Like, what do you mean I'm not trying to see
That nigga hop up. Oh.
What do you think I would? I'm gonna be scared of Genuine?
Oh shit. No, let me stop playing. I don't know that man.
Not worried about no Genuine.
Ain't nobody worried about Genuine, bro. No disrespect to Genuine.
Genu Slime. If you don't like what I call him, you can make up something for me, dog. Call me whatever you want. Give a fuck. Anyway,
I'm saying
Tim's Story did. Tim Story he has experience working with the African American community, and then when you look at him, he is black. He just looks like a gayer version of Miguel Nunez. Unfortunately. So Tim Story
does not look black. I mean, he looks black, but he don't look
it's
black.
It's not somebody we would claim.
He looks black, but like
it's not somebody we would claim openly. Like, yeah, that's one of us. It's
he
like,
also
hey,
could be a Muslim.
Hold on, not looking like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Take the glasses off, or even keep the glasses on. Put a turban on him.
You're right.
You can't tell.
You're right. The name seemed fake too.
He could be Mexican. Tim Story.
The
What
name
black
seemed-
nigga you know named Tim Story, not Timothy.
Yeah,
Tim.
The name seemed fake, but anyway.
Story.
But Tim Story is a good director. Now,
Ass name.
if I look at this movie from a directing point of view, I think that the directing was very good.
Okay.
And I think that they probably filmed like 30 more minutes than what they actually had, maybe even an hour. And he was in there in the editing room desperately trying to find the best takes to put it together.
Yeah, I think they definitely let him riff.
Because I think the best part of the movie is the directing and what Tim Story put together. The writing is terrible. The acting is terrible. And Eddie Murphy is a great actor.
It feels like Eddie Murphy is hamming it in. Like, he really, like, folded it in, shall I say. He's just there to get his check. The same way Ice Cube was. Just there to get his check. He's not doing anything outside of his wheelhouse where he quick riffs and he kind of just...
I would say Eddie Murphy was acting well, but it wasn't the Eddie Murphy like... Like Eddie Murphy puts a lot of his own soul in the jokes. Like Eddie Murphy is like this. Like, look, I'm getting older. Well, I'm gonna give my best shit for some shit that come to Amazon. Like, if they gonna let me rip, I'm gonna do it on Life Part 2. If we do a remake with Martin and it's going to the movie theaters.
It would never happen because there's no reason.
I mean, not a Life Part 2. I'm talking about like not that same story, but Eddie Murphy and Martin in another type story that will give you a Life Part 2.
Eddie Murphy and Martin in another story.
They could be neighbors where they daughter and son is getting together.
Speaking of, did you hear that they fucking kids got married?
Eddie Murphy and Martin?
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
That's crazy. Black love. Gotta love it.
All day.
You know?
And then, so, I don't, and then the acting was, the directing was great. The acting wasn't good. The story wasn't good. And it turns out as a mid movie, it's something to watch with like you said, in the background, or if you're very, very bored.
I wouldn't say very, very bored. It's not War of the Worlds bad. It's just cool. It's cool. It's cool. I'll drink half a shot to it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So it's better. It's better than War of the Worlds.
Absolutely. What the fuck? Yes. And speaking of War of the Worlds, who out there is rating that shit with a thumbs up and anything? It's at 23%.
It's a 2.7.
Who the fuck did that?
Because they're both bad, but they're not equal.
No, I actually like the pickup.
It seems
It
like
gets
you
to
was
half a
very irritated with a lot of things that happened in the movie.
I was irritated with the tropes.
Tell me what you liked about it then.
I like the consistency of the plot. It kept going. It wasn't like it slowed down at any point and really dragged. Like, it could have dragged when she held him off to the side and, you know what I mean, told him like, oh, you guys got to do this for me now, which is kind of a twist. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't think they were going to be a part of it type shit. But...
Well, they had to. I didn't think there was going to be a whole movie where they're driving in the road.
Apparently, she thought they was going to get money out the truck. And once Eddie Murphy was the only one that knew there was no money in the truck.
No, she didn't say she didn't
find out till they got there.
No, Pete Davidson thought they was going to get money on the truck. And she said, she said that the money isn't the robbery. She's robbing the truck.
She realized that once he said that there's a monkey inside. Bro, you got to go back.
I just watched it right before I came over here, literally. Before I came over.
Listen, they literally said there's a monkey in here and it has to be worth
I know. I'm telling you. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened.
I know what happened. I watched the movie.
All right, look, I know.
I watched the recap
I'm just saying.
You got here.
Yeah, but what happened was she wanted to rob the truck so she could take that truck to Marshawn Lynch. and they were gonna use that truck to rob the thing. And those two guys that was with her were supposed to be the drivers.
But she thought that there was a certain amount of money in the truck, is what I'm saying. And she realized there was not that amount of money in the truck, that the truck was actually worth that amount of money because of how much they were going to get from the robbery.
That may be what you gathered out the scene, but what I gathered out the scene, what she said in the scene was, no, I'm the $60 million is, he said, I'm not robbing the truck for money. I'm robbing the truck. I need the truck. Mm-hmm. And that's when she took it to Marshawn Lynch, which to me was the best actor in the whole movie.
Marshawn Lynch, that's another part.
He was the best actor in the whole movie.
Shit. Hey.
Now,
hey.
if they, let's put it this.
Let's talk about
if they had that movie and they took
it.
Eddie Murphy, Keke Palmer, put other actors in it, made it serious with Marshawn Lynch and some other things that made it more of a gritty and not so much of a fun, lighthearted comedy type joint.
If they would have made it a gritty action comedy, a gritty action movie, and
an action thriller,
a gritty action thriller, and switch Marshawn Lynch and Pete Davidson, that shit would have been hard. Oh God, that shit would have been hard as fuck.
Nah, it'd have been hard to put Marshawn Lynch as the driver because of.
Yeah, you think switch him and Eddie Murphy?
No, because now I mean it's just the realism of it. Like if you want to make it real, because
if the realism of it, Eddie Murphy old.
No. I'm just saying we switch. Like don't get Eddie Murphy, Pete Davidson, those type of people. Let's put some actually actors in there that's gonna make it more realistic. So keep Marshawn Lynch as where he was.
Oh, you talking about recast this shit?
Yeah, but make Marshawn Lynch more important to the story.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Elevate his character. You know, make him more of a part of the heist. Somebody that, you know, more than one heist. They should have made it about all the heists of picking up, you know what I'm saying? Because they robbed other trucks. Because all them little trucks only had a little bit of money. And when they robbed all that money off the little bit of trucks, that's when they took the money to Marshawn Lynch so he can, because that was the last truck. And the plan was, and this is why, I mean, I don't know, like, I don't think the movie was written well so to where it could be, like, clearly stated, because a lot of stuff probably got chopped out in the editing room. But what I gathered is that they had to use that money to give it to Marshawn Lynch to do whatever.
So they can do what they needed to do.
But whatever the point was,
he had to switch the vehicles out and place the RFID numbers on it,
right?
Tags on it.
Because you got to think about it. This is the Pete Davidson and that company that was doing the pickups is pretty much a low budget company, and they got these little sorry ass routes. So there's no way the nigga gonna have $60 million on that truck in that company. You know what I'm saying? Transporting that money with that.
No, that's exactly what she thought. She thought, I want to drop this money, give it to him, to Marshawn Lynch, and then he's gonna. But we talking about recasting. That's what you're saying.
No, but I'm saying in the story. So that's why she needed to take the truck to Marshawn Lynch. He was expecting. No, but
you were talking about recasting.
I'm saying that's how, in my opinion, that's how they would have made the movie better. Because I mentioned Marshawn Lynch and he was great. I loved him, and when he showed up, I'm like, oh, and he did a very good job. He was realistic. It just didn't work where. You know, Marshawn Lynch energy being realistic, like get these niggas up out of here. And then you got Keke Palmer, who I love you to death, but I can't take you serious in that role.
As a robber.
Yeah, I can't take you serious in that role.
A bank robber.
I'll pinch your cheek and be like, sweetheart, you cute. Like, come on, like, get up out of here, man.
Yeah. As Eddie Murphy in that role, had I had the gun on you, I wouldn't have dropped it because Pete Davidson jumped in the way. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna pistol with both of y'all.
Right.
You obviously the bull. Bow. And now you ain't got no hostage. Bow. Because you done took me hostage. So now y'all both my hostage. And that's how we rock it.
Right. So
go to the pancake house. Back to the pancake house.
Hey, but I'm looking forward to more Marshawn.
Back to the pancake house.
Are you looking forward to more Marshawn Lynch movies?
Oh, absolutely. Marshawn Lynch did his stuff.
I'm not looking forward to Pete Davidson and anything else.
I love Marshawn Lynch in movies though. It's not his first role.
What do you think about Eddie Murphy in this? Is this like going forward? Are you looking forward to Eddie Murphy movies, or is it like it depends on what it is?
Honestly, it depends on who's in it and what he's doing, because Eddie Murphy has been doing a lot of They ain't been doing a lot of nothing.
Speaking on that, you wanted to say something about Coming to America too. This will be your time. We talking about Eddie Murphy.
Speaking of Coming to America too, man, such a disappointment. But we've talked about that. Everybody's talked about that.
I think for a straight to streaming movie, this was pretty good for a straight to streaming movie. For me, it's very hard to get me to laugh. So comedy is one of those things that I will wait to watch. I don't care who's in it because there's not a lot of comedies that are funny to me. Because, it's really hard to get me to laugh. So I'm not going to judge this movie off of that because there's a lot of great comedies that just don't do it for me. And just because I don't like them doesn't mean that it's not good. So comedy-wise, I don't think this movie was funny at all, even though I did chuckle one time. But, I didn't give it off the comedy. The best thing in the whole movie was Marshawn Lynch, and I'm waiting to look for another Marshawn Lynch movie. Coming to America 2, for me, was the studio, after years and years and years putting pressure on Eddie Murphy to do it again, and he is like, fuck it, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna take this bag, and you do what you want with it.
Which, hey, I get. If they're not paying you, why? Even that Axel Foley Beverly Hills Cop thing.
I think the Beverly Hills Cop was better than this one.
I did not watch it.
To me, I don't think Eddie Murphy is getting like the creme de la creme of scripts, and what he's coming out with, the movies that he's coming out with are the best of the scripts that are on his table. I don't think Eddie Murphy is passing up dynamite scripts to do this for the money.
Why not?
Because the studios aren't the studios aren't sending Eddie Murphy scripts coming on his table.
Yeah.
He probably have a team of writers that help him with his comedy if he does a stand-up, but he doesn't have a team of writers that create movies for him. He doesn't have like a Cube vision like Ice Cube.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So scripts would have to come through his agent. His agent would have to funnel scripts to him, and then he would go through them and see which ones he wants. So I'm thinking out of all the scripts that he got on his table, these are the best ones. You know what I mean? Because, you got Coming to America 2, you got this, and what else has Eddie Murphy did outside of those two? I think those are the last two. Axel Foley. So you got two that's coming off some, let's spin the block and try to make some money off of nostalgia, and then you got this one fresh one that's basically, it's been done before one way or another. You know what I mean? Just with Eddie Murphy and Pete Davidson now.
Well, I think personally that this movie deserves a shot, or at least a half a shot. Grab some popcorn, hang out. I mean, it's a fun movie to put on in the background. Like I said, there's nothing to write home about, but it's cool.
I'm gonna take a shot for Tim Story and the editing crew doing the best that they could to put this together. Yeah.
Tim Story? A shot for Tim. Hey, shoot who you want to shot.
He's director.
It's shot time. We don't wait 5 seconds, even though we just took our toast.
Get yours together.
And there's been enough time in between time. In the meantime,
what we coming back with the next time?
So next time, we will be coming back with, I want to say Predator of Predators. Or
Killer of Killers?
Killer of Killers. Predator, Killer of Killers.
What's the next the wrestling thing?
Right now, there's nothing coming up. It's slow motion.
They don't.
See, here's the thing with wrestling. It's a weekly program, so there's Monday Night Raw and there's Friday Night SmackDown, and there's programs in between, but it's minor programming.
So
and there's NXT, of course,
right,
with Jada Parker. Jada Parker, what's her name?
Okay. All right. Hey, so look out for it. We coming back with Predator, Killer of Killers, and
it might come out with something before that. It depends on what drops. Like
there's also Alien Earth. Alien Earth.
But look, see, even this Eddie Murphy thing was just random. Like
yeah, it's random.
It just dropped. And nope, I didn't really know it was gonna come out.
We saw it. We reviewed it. So now you know.
Reviewed it.
So Alien Earth is coming out on the 12th of August.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably gonna be the next one. We already watched Killer of Killers, but like Lucky mentioned, we should do it closer to the movie Badlands coming out. So I absolutely agree.
And you never know, we might end up at a fucking movie review, a movie preview of something that you ain't even know that was coming.
Right. So I'm gonna keep scrolling around the Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Peacock, Paramount, all those apps. I got them all, and whichever new ones drop, I'm gonna put Lucky on. We're gonna watch it, review it, and then we're gonna be back for the
shot time.
2-shot reviews. Thanks for kicking it with us, y'all.
Drink safe. Always a pleasure.
You want some exit conversation?
Sure.
You never know.
The battery run out. You never know what's gonna happen.
We don't gotta let the battery run out, but
I mean,
we would start talking about Omarion and the motherfucking.
Oh yeah.
So
the motherfucking verses. You never seen verses?
I know. I watch verses. This only particular verses.
You don't like verses though.
No, I do. Like
you seen the one with Ja Rule? Oh boy.
No, because I didn't like Fat Joe. I don't know why they put Fat Joe in there. Fat Joe stinks.
Because Fat Joe is one of the people that he's a conversation piece.
He thinks he's the shit.
He does, but he's a conversation piece. He like DJ Khaled. They run in the same group too. That's the wild part. Fat Joe, he talks about everything. He's the first nigga on the planet. You know what I'm saying? First nigga on the planet and the first nigga to go to the moon. Him and Jesus was best friends. They wore the same shoes. They used to sleep at each other's house. Let him tell
He taught everybody how to rap. He taught niggas how to play basketball, even though he can't play himself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I seen him in the fucking, what was that, knocking, shooter, knocking down.
This nigga said,
you see that shit?
This nigga said, out his own mouth, he said he robbed, when he was in high school, he robbed 70 niggas in his high school gym with no gun for everything out their pockets.
Everybody got to give it up. He the biggest nigga there.
Yeah, he said, I was a bully. I came in like, everybody, I need jackets, gun, everybody, just empty out your pocket.
I don't know. He might have did it.
I'm not buying it, Fat